My name is Bryan Taylor. I am one of many JAG presidents, and I'm here to explain to you how JAG has helped me on my future. There's only one continuous future, but it's divided amongst all of us. It is there for us to seize and take ownership of. One of the many lessons that Jobs for America's graduates has taught me is to put things in perspective. That way I know what to prepare for later in life. And whenever we do career-based assignments in class, my JAG specialist never fails to say every time that make sure you choose a career that you would want to be doing for the next 40 years and beyond. So one night, in the middle of doing some deep research for this speech, I looked over at my clock, saw that it was 1:35 in the morning on school night, shut everything off and went to bed. But the next day, I did think about what makes a goal worthwhile, and that's not only passion, but working towards it. You must want to strive to accomplish your goals. So I developed some of a formula with English, which is variables in algebra. Some teachers don't like that, but I did that. So endeavor over passion equals progress. You separate, so 18, the number 18 would represent endeavor, the number 6 would represent passion, 3 endeavors for every passion. You have to separate, when you care for many things, your work ethic. So it's important to be able to separate and work towards things. So JAG has helped me in my experience this junior year, I'm a senior now, to really pinpoint a lot of things that you care for and want to do. So it's like thinking in terms of marriage. I don't know if you're married, I'm not. But when you are a husband in tradition, you go to work every morning and you take the extra step, but you still take the extra step even though you're tired to bring flowers home to your wife. That's endeavor. And then also on a wife's standpoint, you slave away over a hot stove or doing out-of-house chores and make sure your family is settled in. But you still take that extra step to cater to your husband's enormous ego. That's also endeavor. And Jobs for America's graduates has taught me that if you want to work, if you want to do anything, if there's something you want to do, to get something out of any experience or gain any experience, you must work towards it. And that has truly been the story here, because before joining in junior year, I was a sophomore. I was coming from a broken home before I was adopted, and then I was just going through school. I was a good student, I wasn't getting in trouble, but I was just going through school. It was just another day waking up and going to class, and that's not what I wanted, but I didn't know how any other way to get past that. And then I met one of my JAG specialists and got into this, was interviewed by a random guy who pulled me into an office in a room by myself, but he asked me a lot of questions. I'm a pretty open person, so told him what he wanted to know, and then year after that, I'm here in JAG, and another year I've been able to do interviews on TV and go to various locations, and I'm one of few people I know of that are below the age of 18 and get to work, had the opportunity to work from home. I can work from home. So I'm really enjoying the JAG experience, and my future I know would be very bright with them. And I know that it wasn't because simply I cared about my education or cared about my career in the future. It was because I know I worked towards it with the help of JAG. So there is only one continuous future, but it is divided amongst all the beings of this world. And JAG has truly helped me on my future by opening my mind to the realm of opportunities I have ahead. But in order for me to really get there and expand on anything I've ever done here in JAG by itself, I must live. And living is probably the hardest job anyone would ever do. There's no job interview for life. There's no one who can tell you how to do it. There's no training, there's no apprenticeship, there's no internship on life. And I know that JAG is probably the closest thing that I've ever seen to that point. So there's only one continuous future. Only have 1 minute, man. There's only one continuous future, but JAG, I know, has helped me with that one continuous future for me to seize. Thank you.